Yo, what is up, guys? Today, another trade recap. So, today, pretty sad day, I would say. Could have been a good win, but as you can see, red on the screen. But I'm not too sad about it. Actually, I could have avoided a bit, but I'm not too sad about it. Let's just put it that way. So, coming into today, I was looking pretty bullish. Why I was looking bullish is because we didn't had any reason to move bearish, in my opinion. Recently, I've just really been looking at what is market showing me. If market is showing me bullish signs, then I should be bullish, right? And there's no reason for me to say, okay, it there's no reason for me to say, okay, market is showing me bullish signs, but with this much more uh liquidity or PD raise down below that we could still fill out. That doesn't make sense in my opinion. So with that in mind, I was just looking at what is market doing. Market was showing me all the possibility to go long, right? So if I replay all of this, start new, let's just replay to this candle. So this is what I had on market open. So we do sweep out this, make a liquidity sweep, start going lower. So with that in mind, I could have said to myself, okay, this is looking kind of bearish. When when am I definitely looking bearish? I would be definitely looking bearish if we get a CISD or actually this candle. If we get a body closure below this candle, if that happens, I'm looking bearish. So I think this is market open candle. Shit. Okay, we kind of fast forwarded too much. So we do not get that. I measured this whole CPI candle out. This is CPI candle. I measured it out. We got a perfect reaction of the 0.71 level. And at that point in time, I'm just looking for a really low time frame. I'm looking for a really low time frame. What's it called? Retracement and CISD, but retracement plus CISD. So measured out is here as well. We see the low time frame CISD. Respect of that level. I could have marked this out as well. I could have marked this rejection block, but actually never mind. Rejection blocks are not that powerful unless it's sweeping liquidity. So we get the reaction right over here, create this CISD with this candle up, canceling this move right there. And at that point, I was looking bullish. So what am I doing wrong in this trade? I would not necessarily that my entry was bad, but I would say that I kind of rushed my entry, I guess, because my entry was on this 0.7, was on this right here where my entry is right now. I think somewhere around here. I could have waited till this at least, put my stops below this low at this point right here. I think, did I take this? So I was basically targeting this high. This previous high was what was my target. So with that in mind, I was just adjusting my stop loss a little bit. I took this with 1 micro. What happens is that we pump up. I see this market structure shift right here. I throw my stop loss to here instead of being all the way down here. So my stop loss is now right here. We pump up, we go up. I put drill to here, pump up. We edge my TP, go all the way back down, and I get stopped out right here for a small loss. So I would say it's not the craziest loss that I took. I could have maybe trailed in this sense that I could have just put my stop loss to this low instead of keeping it all the way down here, because it would make sense that we don't need to necessarily go all the way down here, and if we do, we could see the retracement coming back down lower, right? Because we have this liquidity down here. This should be respected, and then we should not move lower. So in that case, I should have maybe moved my stop loss to here, which I will be taking next time, because this is definitely a swing high, pull back, high up, and then this should be our new low that should not be getting swept. So I will be looking more into that, because I should be protecting my stops a bit more. Even then, I should just put it down here because I'm already up this much and not really be taking a loss if I'm already up that much. So that's what I'm gonna take. That's another point that I'm taking with me. But the main point that I did not really draw out in today's trade was this really big rejection block. I didn't really mark that out because this is a rejection block. We created this rejection block by sweeping liquidity, and this is a rejection block. But even then, what could I have done better in this trade is that I should always be targeting bodies instead of wicks, which I will be doing from now on. So next time I'm in a trade, I won't be targeting the wick, the highest, the top of the wick, but like the body of that candle. So yeah, that is what I could have done better in that trade, and it's unfortunate that I took that I just let that loss, because this would have been a really nice win, I would say, but it is what it is. I could like say I should have done that, I should have done this, but at the end of the day, it was me choosing the decision to let it go all the way up there. I would say it's a bit of greed that I let my TP run all the way back down. Could have just said to myself, okay, I'm already up this amount and I lost yesterday's trade. I could just take the loss win here and be fine with that. But overall, I let this whole profit lose to just this mere small amount. So yeah, on that part, it was not the most practical decision to let this trade go all the way back down when I'm already that much up in profit. But yeah, it is what it is. The second trade I took was down in here. Why I took this trade is because I already marked this supply demand zone out. At the beginning of the day, I did really want to see us make a reaction out of this supply zone. Why? Is because usually supply zones work pretty well for me, and I didn't have that much reason to move lower. But looking back on the day, we could have moved lower, but yeah, I moved it. I marked this out. I see that we got a perfect reaction of that 50%. Actually, not perfect, but like if you moved a bit down, we got the reaction of that 50%. What happens is that 50% move creates a CISD on the 3-minute chart, like right here, and from there on I was looking, okay, this could be maybe the actual move higher. So I looked on that time frame, saw I think on the 15-second I was looking for an entry again, so measured this out like this, look for the entry. And the thing that I did wrong with this trade is that I kind of rushed my entry. The reason why I probably rushed my entry was because I was up this amount of money and I lost it. That's the most easiest way to say why I lost that, why I rushed my entry. I wanted to make money back. So looking back on that, I should have not rushed my entry. I should have been patient, and in the moment, well, actually not like in the moment, but reflecting on it, like journaling the trade, I also like came to the conclusion that why would I need to rush a trade if my whole data and win rate is based off, like in backtesting, based off the fact that I take entries from at least like 0.5 and like OTE. Why would I rush my trade, right? In that sense, it doesn't make sense. I'm really just jeopardizing my win rate by not taking an entry in the 50%. So I mean, it does sound kind of obvious, but in the moment, if you don't realize it and you just let your emotions go, then yeah. So I'm really gonna be drilling that more into my brain, and yeah, overall, those are the two trades. I took 2 losses in that sense. This was a pretty big loss, so yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. But yeah, so accounts are looking dire. We're literally looking break even for this month. Looking pretty dire this month. So who knows what's gonna happen this month? But I don't believe. I know that I'm a good trader. I know that I can read the market pretty well. I know where price is most likely gonna go, and I just need to be there when price make a retracement. The price is showing me the best possible option to capitalize of that. So, in that sense, I would not say I'm not gonna make it. I know I'm gonna make it this month at least. Actually, not. What do you mean? This least. I know I'm gonna make it within trading. It's just a matter of time and me just showing up and doing the things that I need to be doing, which is like backtesting, showing up as a better person, and improving myself every day as a person. And on like the smaller scale, like the day-to-day basis, I do realize that I don't really know what I'm doing, but like on the week-to-week basis, it's more clear, I guess. It's not that clear, but I know this is like a pretty vague, like fake journey. But overall, I got goals, and I have to really be more like clear about the inputs that gets me to those goals, which I realized after watching a video that I actually just need to be more clear of the goals and like the inputs. So I will be redoing those like right after this video, because then I have more clear things of, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this on the day, I need to do this on the day, I need to do this on the day, and with that I can get to my goals. Like those are the inputs I need to do get to my goals. So there's literally no way that those inputs don't get me to the goal. So yeah, that's basically it for today's video. Yeah, overall, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys tomorrow. I don't doubt myself. I know I'm a profit. I know I'm gonna be a profitable trader. I know it's just a matter of time, and yeah, I just show up to the market, improve myself every day. And the lesson I'm learning today is that, okay, why would I like hold myself to this TP if we're already up in profits? So yeah, and I'm gonna be targeting bodies. Holy shit, my bad. And the second thing I didn't really do that great this trade was that I could have seen the more long short scenario in this trade, because we did sweep out kind of a lot of how you say that? We did sweep a bit of bullish PD arrays. I mean bearish PD arrays. So we took the liquidity. We probably like respected some level within here. And with that in mind, I could have said, okay, we don't need to necessarily go up, and like my main draws were right here. We did that, and from now on, I could see maybe possible bearish reactions coming into tomorrow. But even then, we're still looking pretty bullish on that part. But price has not been moving optimal these last couple of days. I mean, we're still stuck in a big range. But even then, nonetheless, I don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring me, but I'm gonna be backtesting a lot more. I'm gonna be holding myself more accountable for the things that I say to myself, and yeah, I need to be more focused, I guess. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow again. So yeah, bye bye.